It's the Houston Rockets and the Chicago Bulls. Two teams that had such high expectations for the season, but for various reasons have been disappointing thus far as they try and get back into good playoff positioning.
Well, Mike, you talked about the last 12 games. That points the finger directly at the starters. And you got to have a discussion. You're doing something wrong to put yourselves in position to constantly be in a hole to start ball games.
Well, Motiejunas back in the starting lineup. A fourth-year player out of Lithuania who had back surgery last April. He's had all sorts of back problems, but he's a good player when healthy. Ariza to the basket on a nice setup from James Harden. Gasol drives, flips it up, shot misses. Ball tipped and taken by Harden. Both these teams have had some brutal defensive stretches as there's Harden draws the foul. Harden steps back.
Beautiful move. Good job of using his upper body to create some airspace and great fadeaway.
As Beverly deflects it and steals it, then finds Harden, and Harden lays it up and in. Harden goes right at Portis. If you're a rookie trying to figure out how to not foul him when he's coming at you. Meanwhile, that's Michael Beasley with the ball. Beasley back in the NBA. They just signed him. He's only had a practice and a shoot-around as Harden flips it up and in. Beasley playing in China this year. He's actually was the MVP of the league in the Chinese Basketball Association. Rose picks up Harden on the switch, and Harden nails the three. They got one, the first one of the night. Now 1 for 12 as Howard rips down that rebound, his 7th. Harden drives past, and no defense that time from Chicago.
And getting to the line, Mike, allows you to try to set your defense, and it really helps your defense. So your offense oftentimes can be the best start of your defense as a reason knocks in the three, and the Rockets have caught fire from three. They made 2.
But I like what JB Bickerstaff is doing. You know, on one end, Fred Hoiberg takes out Butler because the pressure you still got to defend. Well, you can hide, for lack of a better word, James Harden with 4 fouls and keep his presence on the offensive end. So I like the idea of keeping him in the ball game.
Although if you guys are coaching against him, do you just try and go at him and try and get him to pick up that 5th?
No, because you can go out of character. When you look at the Bulls offensively right now, there's not a guy where you can say, give him the ball and go at James Harden. You want to stay within your core values offensively.
Harden guarded by Mirotic, dancing and prancing, kicks it out to Beverly, and Beverly hits the 3.
Clyde Frazier has rubbed off on you, dancing and prancing.
In a good way. Harden drives and again draws the foul. Final minute of the 3rd. Harden connects. Huge 3rd quarter for James Harden. 14 of his 26. And a lot of it with Butler on the bench as Howard throws it up and in. There's McDermott, finds Gibson. Gibson nearly stripped, gets it back, and can't squeeze it in as Beverly grabs the rebound. Harden for 3, puts it in, and it's back to 10. And Fred Hoiberg wants a timeout. Brewer is inside. Moore did a good job getting back to contest it, but couldn't stop him. Corey Brewer back out Harden. Harden launches a 3-pointer. That's good. 32 now for Harden, and it's back to 10 again. By the way, not only his first time this season, it's the first time he's fouled out in his career, which is pretty impressive, again, considering the minutes that he plays and how aggressively he defends. Harden knocks it down, and the foul. So a chance for a 4-point play for James Harden.
That's a good call.
Harden sold it well, but he was hit.
And I just think he needs to diversify, because it allows other people to touch the ball, and it gives him another possibility of a way to score, particularly against guys who are good one-on-one defenders like Butler.
Harden sets, fires, that won't go. Rebound knocked loose. Rose comes up with it and can dribble it out now. Hopefully the Rockets won't foul him. That'll do it. The Bulls end their 4-game losing streak. As Pau Gasol has a marvelous game and the triumphant return of Jimmy Butler after missing 11 games. He was excellent tonight with 24 points, 11 rebounds, 6 assists, and some good defense. Derrick Rose, another strong game with 17 and 9. And a feel-good win for the Chicago Bulls as they now move into the 8th spot in the Eastern Conference and go a game over 500 for the season.